going to do a fun series where we're going to work on our abs and we'll work on our glutes, but we're not going to have any flexion. So if flexion isn't good for you, that folding of the spine, then this is a workout for you. And if flexion is not a problem for you, this is still a great workout because it'll challenge you in some different areas. So let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to jump right in. So let's come onto your forearms. So I'm keeping my back in a nice straight line. My chest is lifted. I'm going to lift my legs to tabletop. And then from there, I do my bicycle. So my forearms are holding me up. My core is strong. I'm going to bicycle those legs in and out. Lots of core. I'm making sure not to slump in my back. So abdominals engaged to support the weight of those moving legs and also to keep my body properly lined up. All right, let's take it to both legs. In and out. So that's more weight away from my center of gravity. Makes it a little more challenging. Kind of like our series of 5, if you want to think about it like that, the leg portion with this additional setup for the upper body that makes it challenging. In and out. Definitely starting to feel my core warm up. All right, take it out. Scissors. Up and down. Just find a range that works for you. Hopefully you don't have a furry in your way like I do. Couple more. Bring that in. All right. We're going to do one more thing here, giving you a chance to reset, regroup, make sure that chest is lifted. We're going to do some circles. Down, out, and around. Down, out, and around. I'm making a circle the size that I can support. Yours could be bigger or smaller than mine. Definitely feeling that core. All right, let's reverse 6 each way. Lots of low abs here. 2 more. Ready to take on some glutes. And there you go. All right, so we're flipping over. We're going to come onto all fours for our glute series. I'm going to keep my back nice and flat. Hopefully I will not bother our little furry friend Lemon. So tummy's pulled up and in, and I'll hinge that leg to the side, just hinging up and down, kind of working the side of my glutes. Keep your head lined up with your spine. Just focusing on a nice hinge. We call this dog on a fire hydrant. I'm trying not to lean into my left side since I'm lifting my right leg. That's part of the work. And then I'm going to change that, staying with the same leg. I'm lifting up. It's a little squeeze of the glutes as I lift up. That doesn't change my spine. I don't want to go to a point where I start flexing my spine. So I'm being careful not to do that. Let's do a few more of those. All right, we're going to alternate up, out to the side, up, out to the side. Glutes are feeling it. Out to the side. Gonna have nice little perky bums after this. How about a few more of those, and then we'll switch sides. One more. And then bring that down. Let's switch to the other side. So we're going to start by lifting to the side. Lift. Again, my goal is not to be heavily leaning into my right side. Try to keep the weight equal in both hands. And keep that knee underneath me as I lift to the side. And you might notice a different flexibility from one side to the other. And that's totally fine. That's why we do single leg work, so we can work on those things. 2 more. We'll go right to lifting up, bringing it down. Lift it up, bring it down. Squeeze that glute at the top. Also get a little bit of a stretch in my quad, which feels good. Always checking in to make sure my posture hasn't changed. I don't start leaning or hanging my head. A few more of those, and then we're going to alternate. One more, and then we alternate. Lift, side, lift, side. There's so much you can do with just your own body that you don't need a ton of equipment. So if you want to get an effective workout and you don't have all the things, there's so much you can do on your own. One more. All right, so we're not done here, but I'll let you shake those wrists out if you need to. It's good to put pressure on those wrists. Those are some small bones in there. It's great for your bone density. I'm going to scoot a little bit so I don't kick a cat and take that leg behind me, and I'm lifting up as a straight leg. Three more, just lifting up. I'm going to draw a rainbow. Circle the cat or circle your other leg, whatever obstacle you have. So really feeling a little bit of hamstring here. Let's do a few more of those. 3, 2, and 1. All right, switching sides. So start by extending that leg. Watch out for obstacles. Lift. Keep your tummy pulled up and in because we're still working our core here. This is glutes, but we're still working our core. We didn't stop doing that. Last one, let's draw our little rainbow. Half circle around the cat, around your other leg. Gets a little bit of the side of the leg in there. So every time we make a little change, we're using our muscles in a different way, which can be really effective. And let's go 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's switch gears again. I'm coming onto my back. We're going to have a little bit more of an ab focus here. And I'm going to lay all the way down. So again, trying to avoid flexion, so I'll lay all the way down. Sorry, bud, you're a little bit in the way. Straighten those legs out. And I'm going to start with just a straight leg lift and lower. So kind of the opposite of what we did a minute ago, using my abs to control that leg as I lift it up and down. And I have my hands on my hip bones. I do that intentionally because I'm monitoring that my hips are level and they're not moving. I'm going to turn this right into a big circle, pointing that toe. One more in this direction. We're shooting for 6 each way. One more. And you can pull that knee in for a second if you need to stretch that out. All right, let's try the other leg. All right, let go of my leg. I might have to move my little buddy. There we go. All right, up and down. He's fine. We've got 10 of these, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, and we go right into those circles, 6 in each direction. Again, I want my pelvis to stay still. Two more in this direction. Reverse at the top. Down and around. One more. Last one, and then bring that leg down. We're not quite done yet. We're going to do some hinge bridges so we keep our back flat because we're staying away from that flexion today. So flat back, hinge up, squeeze your glutes, come back down. Squeeze, back down. So just a nice flat back. And I'm giving my glutes an extra little squeeze at the top. That's intentional. How about 3 more like that? And you know there's going to be an add-on. 3, 2, 1. Stay up, squeeze the glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up. Lift one leg to tabletop, put it back down. Lift one leg to tabletop, put it back down. So a little bit of marching. Trying to keep my hips level as I do that. All right, this time bring that leg up, straighten it up to the ceiling. Last little bit here, grand finale, pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What goes right has to go left. Bring it up, straighten it up, pulse it higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that leg down, hinge yourself back down, and let's come up. And there you go. That was a quick abs, glutes. You got some other things in there too. Workout. I broke a little bit of sweat, so give that a try. Let me know what you think, and we'll have more soon. Please hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye.